The following is a conversation with Aman here.
Lex Fridman is one of the most influential and prolific podcasters out there.
I want to understand human nature.
There's no one else who interviews world leaders, scientists, and billionaires, while also being a productive AI researcher and just a great, wholesome dude.
Like I'm a total bro in a sense.
He's truly at the top of his game. He also has this incredible focus and dedication in his day-to-day life, which is why I'm going to try Lex Fridman's daily routine for a week. For years, Lex has been a personal hero of mine, and through this challenge, I hope to gain some of that simple potency that Lex carries in his daily life. He's an AI scientist and podcaster. I'm a software engineer and YouTuber, so hopefully by following his routine, I get a ton of work done, but more importantly, I find some extra clarity and focus in my life. Alright, Lex centers his entire day around 2 4-hour deep work sessions. Cal Newport coined this term. He defines deep work as the act of focusing without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. And in my field of computer science, deep work is a superpower. It enables you to quickly learn complicated skills and produce high-value output at a rapid pace. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do this. Sure, I can focus for an hour, maybe 2 hours, but 4 hours twice a day, it's gonna be interesting. Here's the game plan. Unlike Lex, I work in an office with a boss and teammates, so I won't be able to work completely uninterrupted. But what I can do is 1, during my deep work session, I will not check my phone, I will not check social media, and I will not take a break. And 2, I will do my best to not talk to my coworkers. For those 4 hours, I'm going to focus on one task and one task alone. Okay, so it's around 12 p.m. I just got done with my first deep work session, first 4-hour deep work session. Honestly, that went better than I imagined. I thought it was gonna be insanely difficult to focus, but the main issue was that every 10 to 20 minutes, my mind would just come up with something and I would start just staring at the screen, but not actually thinking about what I'm doing, which makes me think that meditation might be a good approach or practice for getting better at deep work. Also, I could only film the first hour or 2 of that deep work session because my teammates started to arrive and I couldn't have the cameras running while they were in the office. But I definitely got an insane amount of work done. I don't think I've ever gotten that much done before lunch before. So I'm definitely looking forward to deep work session 2 to see how that goes. Principle number 2 of Lex's routine is that he always exercises for about an hour, and usually that's him going for a long run outside, followed by a crazy David Goggins workout routine. He usually does this between his first and second deep work session. I'm gonna be honest, I have not gone for a run in years. My cardio is abysmal. My doctor even told me to not run because I'm extremely flat-footed. So you're gonna have to bear with me here. Lex usually runs 10 plus miles. I'm gonna see how far I can go before my body gives out. Also, I live in Madison, Wisconsin, and it's winter right now. It's literally 23 degrees outside, so I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Okay, just got done with the run. That was way more difficult than it needed to be. I only ended up going 2 miles. My cardio is so bad. I need to get better on it. Gonna head back home, practice singing, and then deep work session 2. Principle number 3 of Lex's daily routine is that he plays guitar for 20 to 30 minutes every day. This is awesome. I actually sing and I'm trying to learn to play the piano, so this is going to be a great forcing function for me to actually consistently practice my music. My problem is that I'm not usually consistent with practicing, so hopefully by following Lex's routine, I'll be able to improve with 30 minutes a day. Again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, oh no, no. I'm trying to practice piano and singing at the same time right now, and it's the hardest thing ever. It's so damn difficult to sync the singing and the piano without slowing down or messing up, and it's making my brain work very hard. But we're not done here. The final principle of Lex Friedman's daily routine is the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day. This is the diet where you eat nothing all day long until dinner. That's it. 1 meal a day.
The OMAD diet.
A lot of people know, but you at least you famously eat once a day.
1 meal a day.
Fucking nuts. The running was hard, but I think this one's going to torture me. See, right now I'm on a bulk. I'm not actually supposed to do this. I can't imagine stuffing down 3,000 calories in one meal. I'm definitely going to lose muscle. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, so we have dinner here. What we have here is chicken, rice, toast with blueberries and bananas, and then a ribeye steak. All of this comes to about 2,200 calories. I still have 600-700 calories to go, so I ordered Popeyes. That's coming in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to stuff all of this down in the next hour, and we'll see how I do. I really overcooked this steak. My jaw's hurting. I barely started to eat all this food, okay? I'm like a couple hundred calories in. Jaw's already aching. I really, really fucked this up.
2 hours later.
I'm so full right now. I've eaten the steak, all the toast, solid amount of the chicken. I have almost all the rice left, and the Popeyes hasn't even arrived yet. Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this challenge if I'm literally on day one. I can barely stomach half my dinner, half my calories for the day. I think I might have to take a break and then come back and finish it later. All right, I'm back. It's after a 30-minute break. I'm gonna try to finish my chicken, and I have the Popeyes in the air fryer. Dude, I'm so full right now. Why did I order Popeyes? I ordered it when I was in this haze of hunger, and now I'm just completely full, and I'm not even gonna enjoy it. So, but I'm gonna have to stuff it down because I have to get those calories in. So difficult. It's day 4 of the challenge. It's about 3 p.m. and I don't think I can do this anymore. The OMAD diet is killing me. I'm hungry the whole day. I spend the whole day thinking about food, and then as soon as I'm allowed to eat at 5 or 6 p.m., I get full after 10 minutes, and then I just spend the entire meal stuffing myself until I'm sick. I don't think this is healthy, and I don't know if I can do this anymore. I've been missing my bulk goals every single day, and I just haven't been feeling like myself or really been feeling well at all. I think now is the time where I decide whether I'm just gonna quit the challenge and end early. Okay, I've made a decision. Even Lex will eat 2 meals a day when he's really feeling it. So I think I'm gonna switch from the OMAD diet to the 2MAD diet. This is in the spirit of finishing off the challenge strong and just not quitting altogether. Let's see how this goes. I planned on running today, but as you can see, it's snowing, so off to the treadmill we go. Alright, it's a few days later and the challenge is officially over, and here are my thoughts. The deep work was frankly excellent. It was super easy to focus on day one just because I had all of that dopamine in my brain from starting the challenge. And even though it got more difficult to focus and stay in the deep work as the week went on, I still found it extremely helpful and I ended up doing a lot more work. I found that it was much easier to focus right in the morning, maybe around 8 to 10 a.m. and then right at the end of the day around 4 to 6 p.m. That middle stretch of time around lunch was pretty difficult, but regardless, the deep work was still very useful. I'm not gonna lie, the running was hard. I enjoyed it genuinely, but after the second run, my ankle just started hurting throughout the day and I ended up limping back and forth from work. And it's probably because I'm not used to running, but I think I might stick to rowing instead. So I ended up using the rowing machine for the rest of the sessions to do my cardio. But it was genuinely nice. I don't think I will add running to my routine anytime soon, but I could see it happening sometime in the far future. Playing piano and singing every day. This was incredible. I have a newfound love of accompanying myself on the piano while singing at the same time. So much so that I even intend to start taking jazz piano lessons. The thing with combining piano and singing is that when you put two of them together, it becomes a whole nother art entirely. It's 1 + 1 = 10. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So it's worth investing in starting the learning curve now rather than later. I think I'm gonna stick to playing 30 minutes a day during my lunch break. It genuinely adds so much to my day. OMAD is a shit diet. There is nothing good about it. Originally, OMAD was created so that you have all of this free time and instead of worrying about meals, you can just be more productive. But the thing is that you're so hungry, you just end up thinking about food the whole day and you're not allowed to eat. You're not even more productive because all you're doing is just fantasizing about that final meal that you'll get at the end of the day. And when you do eat, you go straight from starving to ridiculously stuffed. In 10 minutes, I would go from the hungriest I've ever been in my entire life all the way to being the fullest I've ever been in my entire life. And when you're done eating, you end up crashing for 3 hours and wasting the entire evening. I've even been unhealthier than normal. On day one, I was so hungry. As my chicken was being microwaved, I was twitchily ordering Popeyes on DoorDash. It was the most unhealthy thing I can think of. And then I ended up throwing away the Popeyes after a few bites because I had finished all of my other food and I was already full. The one good thing about OMAD is that if you're actually trying to lose weight, then sure, it might be helpful because you simply can't eat 3,000 calories in a 1 hour period of time. It's just not gonna happen. But as a whole, for me, someone who's trying to gain weight, it was a terrible experience. I would definitely not recommend the OMAD diet. Anyway, I'm glad I took up this challenge and I look forward to implementing these lessons in the weeks and months to come. If you guys are interested in lifestyle experiments like this, things I've been reading, ideas I've been pondering, you can sign up for my email newsletter, Thoughtful Thursday, down below. I send out an email every few weeks, kind of breaking down any interesting ideas I've had over the week, and then also summarizing some of my favorite book and article recommendations. It's completely free. You can unsubscribe at any time. Also, check out my Instagram. I'm starting to post more often there, but I mainly cover things like lifting and singing, kind of what I did in this challenge, but kind of outside the world of tech and productivity. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. A like will be incredible, and I will see you in the next video.